welcome to my channel, Michelin's Collection. Today, those of you who's been watching my video ask me that you want to make something quick, fast, and easy. This is it. This is a shrug. I'm going to show you how to make a shrug really fast and easy. Only use half of a yard of a fabric, just half a yard, that's all. And this is how you can wear a shrug. If you're out at night and you went out in the early day, especially in Los Angeles, it's normally hot like it's hot now, but at the evening time it gets cold. So now you do like this, okay? You can wear it like that. You drop it or one shoulder, or you can actually put it on because it's got arms, okay? That's it. So we're gonna learn how to make this beautiful shrug here. Very simple. Fabric I'm using to make the shrug. So I fold it in half, then I fold it again, but this is like half an inch, half a yard. But some people like it shorter. If you want it shorter, then you use less than half a yard, and then you lay it on the table so you can do your cutting. So I started to cut it and I'm seeing that it's a little uneven here. You always want to use a ruler, and then your ruler will help you kind of fix the, gently mark it so you can fix that uneven that I have there. Okay, I can see it. You may not be able to see it, but I can see the area that's not even. And sometimes you might want to use a pen to pen it, that way the fabric is not gonna move. Okay, so I cut that, and also as you can see there are some uneven here too, but because I'm used to doing this, I'm just gonna cut without the ruler. But you always want to use the ruler if you don't know how to cut straight. Just use the ruler, but I'm just gonna cut. And you can also pen it so it doesn't move, but I'm not penning it right now, but you can also pen it. And you keep cutting until you cut the whole thing off, the uneven part. I'm not doing the, by the book right now. I'm just showing people how you can sew like unconventional, not sewing by the book, because other than that, people sometimes they don't want to be bothered with all of that. And now I'm creating the neck because I want my neck a little wide. Sometimes you can have your shrug off the shoulder, so I'm just gonna do this and have a wide, some sort of a wide neck. So again, I can see it, but when you do it yourself, you can just try to see your mark. You see? So this is your shrug already. And from here to there, okay, let's say this is my ruler, this is my size here. I can see that this is gonna fit me. So half of that is 12, so you can put the ruler right there. Okay, and you add a little more because you want to be able to get in it, so you're gonna add more, and then when you have it on, it falls nicely. Okay, so this is where my sewing is gonna be. In some cases, people want to make a sleeve. You can just do like this and create the sleeve. Okay, but I'm not gonna make the sleeve where you can see the sleeve. I'm just gonna make like one notch here, and then you sew from here to here. Then you're gonna turn this under, okay, and then sew from here to here, and then hem it, and that's it. That's your shrug. Now let's start sewing. So to start sewing the shrug, what I'm gonna do is turn it into the wrong side. It should have been in the wrong side already. Like I said, I'm not doing this by the book, but when you cut in, you want to make sure that it's in the wrong side because you don't want to mark your fabric on the right side. Okay, so this is turning it to the wrong side so you can start sewing. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. Turn it to the wrong side, and then I'm gonna sew it from here. I'm gonna sew from here to here, and then once you start sewing little thing here, little thing there, if you really wanna do other things, you can start, you know, getting better at it. But now, just if you wanna go out and you got some sheets you don't want, because I focus a lot on upcycle. You can use a sheet to do that. You can use an old outfit you don't need to do this. Okay, so let's say if you have a white skirt and you're not using it no more, you can cut it away and then make your shrug. Okay, let's start sewing. So now I'm turning on my machine, and it's already have a thread that kind of like that color, but my needle was not thread, so I'm just gonna go to the needle now and thread the machine so I can start it. And you're gonna see how fast I'm gonna sew this. Then you're gonna be like, wow, I can do this. Okay, so I get my thread in here, and then I'm gonna start my sewing. You start with the end of the sleeve. Make sure that the fabric is together, and you're gonna need to leave your seam allowance, which is 1/2 inch, and look at your machine, make sure everything is okay, then you start. Okay, so it's very easy, very simple, and just follow the line. To keep a straight line, you follow this line. This is 1/2 inch, and just keep going until I reach that notch that I put there, and then you're gonna back tack. I think I remember showing you how to back tack, and then pull it out and cut your thread. And ta-da, the shrug is basically finished, except that I may wanna do the edges. But with the good thing about this fabric, a lot of people use it, they either don't hem it, or when they do, they use a handkerchief seam to hem when they do use this. So what I'm gonna do is cut a little bit of this so we don't have to really hem it. I'm just gonna cut away that notch part. So if you're using this fabric, it's a sheer, it's kind of like a sheer fabric. If you're using that, you don't really necessarily have to you don't necessarily have to hem it. Many designers use this fabric, they don't hem it, and when they do, they use a small handkerchief. So I'm just taking away the you see, just taking away where the notch was, and let me do it one by one so you can see. This is it from the inside. You're not gonna see that, it's gonna be on the inside. So you want to do something quick and easy to go out with, this is it. That was like less than an hour to do this. But if you're going to use a different fabric, you can always hem it, and I'm gonna show next time how to do the hem. But this is literally finished, and I'm gonna put it on so you can see how easy that was to make. You know, like less than ½ hour, you know. You see, if I were to go out tonight, wow, and I get chilly, It's very stylish, and also it helps you to cover yourself. And if you wanna open this more, then you're gonna have it off the shoulder. So ta-da! This is my shrug that I just made. Less than 30 minutes I made this. That was really, really simple. Okay? Let me know if you like this, and if you want to see something simple again, let me know. But this is just really, really simple. You know, like I said, you don't have to hem anything. If you're using a fabric like that, you don't have to hem anything. And I'm gonna take it off, and I can wear it a different way. Oh, let me see, I should have keep it on and then show you how you can wear that like that. Yeah, you see, it can be worn like that too. And then flip it back. Ta-da! Convertible shrug, or on the shoulder, on your shoulder. Especially when it's the fabric is soft like that, you can always like tie it like this. You see? Cover your neck. Look at that. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like the video. That will really, really help my channel. Until next time.